Hi, good evening, everyone. It's Alicja Son coming live to you from the Mineral Spa Facebook group, themineralspa.com. And also, I wanted to welcome today a GeoLife family. I know this is being streamed at GeoLife family and also at themineralspa.com. So if you're live with me today, please do come and obviously comment. And we're always going to look at your questions and answers. I'm with a very, very special guest today, Dariusz Mietlicki, and we're going to have amazing evening and find out how the healthy lifestyle transfers direct life, but also as mineralspa.com, we learn everything about minerals, everything about beauty, everything about well-being and preventative health. So welcome everyone. If you're joining us, just please say hi so I can see we're fully live and you are with us. If you're coming from the Mineral Spa group, please also say hi. I would like to be able to connect with you as well live. So I'm just waiting a little bit for Darek to arrive. A little bit about myself. So I'm Alicja Son. I live in the UK, but I'm originally from Poland. I have done a TEDx talk about minerals and minerals inside and out. So beauty of minerals, rocks from inside and out. So I have been a TEDx speaker since 2019 and completed 2 books. One about minerals and well-being from outside in, which is the power of mineral healing spas of Europe. And second book about nutrition and specifically because of coronavirus in relation to immunity and well-being. So welcome everyone. I'm just going to wait for Darek to arrive. He just popped out to get a little bit of water, and we're here tonight.
I'm here. Hello, Alicia.
Hi, welcome. I just told a little bit your audience, our audience, I would say, the GeoLife family, a little bit about myself. And also I'm welcoming my members. I can't see any comments yet, so I think we're going to give 1 or 2 minutes for everyone to arrive, and then we're going to swiftly start. And unfortunately,
hello everyone. Let us know how are you doing.
How am I doing? I'm perfectly fine.
You're fine. What about others? How is everybody doing? That's who's watching us. Let us know how's your evening, and if you are watching live, then just say hi, greet us, and if you are watching from a recording, just leave 1, just number 1, so we know who's gonna watch from the recording and who's gonna be watching live.
And thank you very much for that, Dariusz. Dariusz, what I wanted to say, I'm really, really pleased having Dariusz with me here today. Dariusz, how do you prefer to be spoken to, first of all?
That doesn't mind. We're friends with Alicia, so, okay. Dariusz, Darek, that's okay.
Here we go. So Darek, Dariusz. So I'm really, really thrilled because Darek is an entrepreneur himself. For over 10 years, he has built lots of different businesses and brands and experience, as you all know, in GeoLife family, experienced entrepreneurs. So I'm really pleased to be able to have you here, Darek, with me today and share a bit more about yourself and share really how your life been transformed through the power of minerals, the power of nature and nutrition. First of all, your life not always was where you were. I'm just checking quickly that we have any guests. Please don't be shy. Say hi.
We got over 30 people watching right now. So
okay.
From different sources, because we're streaming live on Facebook and YouTube. So hello everyone. Hello Jose. Hello Margaret, Barbie. Hello guys.
Okay.
Yeah. So my life. Well, actually, let me just briefly tell you about myself, because like everyone has their own story, and I'm a really big believer in stories. I collect a lot of stories. I tell a lot of stories because everybody has their own story. And my story is this. Actually, when I was after I graduated from high school, when I was a student, I'm an English teacher, by the way, as an education career. But when I went to my first job, the money that they offered me as an English teacher, I immediately knew that it's not the kind of job that would realize my dreams. So as soon as possible, I went to as far away as I could. And as you can see, I landed in the United States. However, what the United States offered me was a good income, but the type of jobs that I was doing there was not really the jobs of my dreams. I was, pushing carts in a supermarket, doing pizza, working with Italians. I was working construction. So, hard work, but the money was good. However, when I came back to Poland, I realized that I don't want to work for somebody else. What that time in the United States taught me is that I didn't want to work for somebody else. I wanted to start my own business. Maybe there's someone here who feels like it, that work is not for you, that you are like a business spirited. You don't want to be a boss. You want to be a boss. You don't want to own a boss. So I came back to Poland. I opened up my language school because my thinking was, if I'm an English teacher, then, well, I probably know how to run an English teaching business. But being a teacher and running a business are two different occupations. There's so much different stuff to do as a business owner than the teacher. So for 3 years in my business, I wasn't making any money. I didn't have money. I didn't have time. And I was really struggling, but I was learning. So after 3 years, I finally learned how to do the business, and I got this business rolling. And really, it was a real success. It brought me a lot of money, a lot of knowledge. However, I finished that business after 7 years, because I just got bored and I saw other opportunities. And some of my businesses, I started to build other businesses. Some of my businesses even landed in Forbes magazine. So they were really successful. I went into the e-commerce business. You probably, Alice, e-commerce business. That's like all the, guys, all the internet shopping that you do every day. This is e-commerce. So internet shopping. So I went into that business and gained a lot of success, and also gained a lot of new knowledge. However, after some time, I decided I don't want to be a business person. I felt just tired. I felt that overwhelmed by all the different duties that a business owner has on his mind, So I went deeply into the personal development. I went around the world. I learned from different business people, life coaches, and other famous people. I met a lot of successful people, and I spent a couple of years just learning about life, about business, how to be a better person, and so on. And after that, I opened up my own YouTube channel, Dariusz Motywuje. It's in Polish. In English, it's like Dariusz Motivates, where I share my business knowledge, my life knowledge, where my number one goal is to motivate people to take action. Because we get a lot of talkers. We get a lot of talking these days. But not a lot of action. Everybody talks. Social media is all about talking, but I'm all about action. So I teach people how to take action in life, in business, and just change their life. However, after all these years, unfortunately, I missed one thing. And that's
what I wanted to...
and that one thing was actually the foundation of my happiness. So we're going to talk about it just right now, probably.
Yeah.
So I missed one thing.
That's why I wanted to ask you, because you was very, very successful entrepreneur. You was going everywhere. Everything was going beautifully. And that's what I also have a similar story, because that's the one thing I've missed, and I've learned and re-looked at the whole way how I look at life and how I look at, and I'm gonna say that word now because everybody probably has it at the end of the tip. It's the health. So what changed your perspective? Why did you turn so much from health? You had a very successful business, you have a very successful brand, and you went all into health well-being, nutrition. So what happened for you?
Yeah, well, basically, things are going well, and then life happens, right? We
Yeah.
all know that things happen, but I believe that things happen for a reason. Everything in my life, and I know that everything in your life happens for a reason. So if you look at your past, if you look at all the, especially hardships, especially all the, like the bad things that happened, these
Lessons.
are great lesson bringers. I mean, you can learn so much from your failures, more than you can learn from your successes. Probably it's like 5% you learn from your successes, and 95% you learn from your failures. So I had a lot of success, a lot of failure in my life, but the thing that happened was something unexpected for me, because I thought that foundation of happiness is to have a family. I had family, my wife, 2 sons. We were happy. Friends. Oh, I had a lot of friends, a lot of positive people surrounded me. Traveling, I did travel all around the world. Money, had business, helping people, helping others. Yeah, I was helping others. And then something happened that changed my thinking, that the foundation of happiness really is health. You know what happened? My son got ill. And all the problems that surround us, the poor nutrition, the chemistry in food, everyday stress, pollution, and all that, I wasn't paying attention to that. I was paying attention to business. I was paying attention to like family life and so on. But I just took health for granted. I said to myself, well, I'm young, I'm healthy, I don't need to take care of my health. I'm doing fine. I need to focus on other things. And then when my son got ill, I started to look for solutions. And also I started to look for how it started, right? What's the origin of his disease? And then I found out that, okay, when I look at my nutrition, it was not good. But then I looked at the chemistry in food, and I said, well, there's not much to choose from. Also, the everyday stress, the business, my life was very stressful. A lot of things were going on. And of course, we live in a city. So like, probably everyone lives in a smaller or bigger city. Yeah. Cities are polluted, man. They are so polluted. And what I found out was that our body is constantly being rebuilt. So every day, our body, it's like a house that's being built. And every day, the supply comes in, and whatever comes in, your body tries to build something out of it, tries to build new cells, and new body out of it. So the question to all of you guys who are watching us right now is, what are you bringing into the table? What are you bringing in for your body to build your health? What minerals, what vitamins, amino acids, omega acids, and so on? What nutrients do you bring every day to your body? I wasn't thinking like that, When I got hungry, I was like, okay, I'm hungry. Let's eat something. We gotta, fill it up. We gotta fill the tank. But
it's not how, it's what, isn't it? And
that's right. But I wasn't aware of that. They don't teach you that at school. They don't teach you business at school, and they don't teach you nutrition at school. But unfortunately, in business, they also don't teach you nutrition, right? So, all the people who are working, doing business or working as in a job, you don't get the training in nutrition, like what you should eat, and that how to stay healthy. And the problem is that if we don't educate ourselves in this field, then all of us are gonna have problems sooner or later. And if you have health problems, then you have all other sorts of problems, because I was healthy, but my child was ill, and his disease started to affect my business. His disease started to affect my marriage. Why? Well, because it was stressful. We were waking up every single day. I'm going to show you his picture in a moment. We were waking up every single day between midnight and 2 a.m. because he was scratching. He had skin allergy. He was scratching all over his body. So, we didn't get much sleep, the stress and so on. We were afraid of the future, and there was no cure for that. So all that things started to intervene into my marriage, into my relations, into my business. And that's why I'm talking to you guys right now, that that health is just fundamental. So I started to look for solutions, but I thought that eating healthy is gonna help. However, we gave my son, all the best ingredients, and he really he liked all the vegetables. I mean, he ate a lot of vegetables, but unfortunately, what I didn't know was that the vegetables right now, they don't have any nutritional value. I mean, the loss of nutritional values throughout the years is so high. Look, for example, at carrots, like minus 74% in magnesium. There's the decline in magnesium, right? Or you look at spinach. There's like 50% less vitamin C than just 70 years ago. So we think that eating healthy is easy. It's not. And because there's the decline of those nutritional values in fruits and vegetables, that's the red line, that's the decline, then there are more and more diseases, and more deaths are caused by modern diseases that actually are the result of that decline in nutritional values. So this is what my son looked like just shy of 7 years ago. He was 3, and it all started when he was 11 months old. So we actually, it took us more than 2 years to find a solution, but we did find a solution. And this is how he looked, and it's one of the better photos, one of the better days, because the worst days were the days when he scratched himself so bad that he was covered in blood all over his hands and body. So this is one of his better moments. And all the doctors, we went through a lot of specialists, and nobody could help. We tried different products. We tried supplements. We tried products from all over the world. I mean, I was doing business with people all over the world. So I had contacts, but I tried so many things that it just drove us crazy, because nothing was really helping out. And but we kept on searching for a solution.
But I think that's the problem, because, as you said, the decline in nutritional value, it's known, it's being talked about. I talked about it in my TEDx in terms of 2014 studies, where they reporting we have only about 100 harvests left because of the nutritional value of the soil, that we obviously propagate the soil and don't put back to nature what it's needed. So effectively, that's part of looking after your body from inside and out, because although we need to provide nutrition from inside our body as much as we can, and still try to have the healthy balance lifestyle, we unfortunately don't have to start supplement. But also from the outside, our skin is the biggest organ of the body, but is the one that the body least prioritizes. So when you take that carrot, even though it's got less nutrition than it had, what happens then? The body says, oh no, the brain needs it. Oh no, the heart needs it. Oh no, all the bones are needing that. So, skin weight. And that's where our difficulties, that's our problem, starts showing on the skin. So the psoriasis, autoimmune disease, shows up in the skin. Acne shows up in the skin. All the kind of type of allergies is actually also showing in the skin. It's showing that your immune system is fighting and it's struggling. And what our immune system needs is exactly what we've been talking about. I was really watching the wonderful presentation. It is about those 60 minerals. It's about amino acids, about vitamins, about omega-3, 6, and 9. Our besides our plants, our seas are very much polluted. So when you're buying that fish, you're also thinking, is it actually healthy or not? So we have to think about that. And
Yeah, I wasn't thinking about it, because they don't teach us that, right? So, it's like all that frustration was because nobody could help us out. Nobody could help us out. I mean, we were searching for a solution, but we, like, Dr. Google is full of, some I'm sorry for the word, but stupid things like misinformation. People are writing some really things that are just out of my mind, and also the real doctors that who should help. Unfortunately, most of the time they're helpless because they don't have the necessary products to help, and also the knowledge. Our the whole health system is very, very, very chemicized. There's a lot of chemistry there, and all the things that we had prescribed was just chemistry, and at that time we already knew that chemistry is bad for your body, so we were looking for other solutions, and we were searching.
The thing is, you've tried, isn't it? You've tried different things, and similarly to you, I had a similar experience. I had psoriasis on my hands and on my feet. I've cured it with use of minerals and vitamins, and going back to nutrition, to proper nutrition, and going foraging, also using geothermal waters, so mineral waters from outside in, because your skin needs help. And that's what brought me, similarly to you, Derek, looking for a company that actually look at inside and outside and how you can support your body in both ways. Because
so you see, Alice, that's amazing, because you were also looking, and you were looking, educating yourself, and so on. Education is the number one thing, in the field of health.
It's difficult because when you go on Google, you have so many different research papers, and you really have to start trolling through them and comparing and start looking and testing.
Good for all our viewers that they have everything today, right? You got it on the plate. You got Alice, you got me, we got two practitioners in health. And both of us actually we come from different backgrounds, different countries, because we're from Poland, but you're in UK right now. But we came to the same conclusion. And that's amazing. And the results show that.
Yeah, and that's why I wanted to ask Derek that the question, because we keep talking. What then pushed you into health in terms of how did you end up with Duolife? Because I've also joined Duolife, and I joined Duolife simply because one of the reasons I was looking at, as I said, I was looking for a company that looks at different products but have everything in that's necessary. So when you look at care of your hair, you're looking at soluble keratin. When you're looking at care of your skin, you're looking at different types of collagen and also vitamin C and everything else included in terms of vitamin E and so on. And I'm also, some people obviously from your group don't know, but I do like experimenting, and I actually do my own creams. I like doing that, and that's something that I like, going and foraging. That's in my spare time. It's beautiful to be just in nature and find those yourself. But we all lead those busy lives, so I'm not going to be able to go every day. And actually, the best time to collect, for example, nettle, it's really in May. Yes, so it's the bioavailability of the products that's available to us. The best time to collect certain other herbs could be autumn, and it's knowing and having that knowledge when to collect, how to collect, how to store it, how to dry it,
and have the time to do it.
and have the time to do it. And frankly, I don't always have a time to do it. I also
I don't have time to do it either.
So it's about how do I lead a healthy lifestyle, knowing that I have enough minerals and vitamins in my body, but still able to do it. And in my group, everybody knows it. I swear and live by my blood. So it's one of those, and I'm sure GeoLife family members probably know that. That's my beautiful
Oh,
bottle.
that's what you use. Well,
Yeah.
I'll tell you how it started with me. So basically, I was looking for a solution. I wasn't looking for any company. I wasn't looking for like and I wanted my son to be cured. And I tell you, I could pay any amount of money. I mean, money
Yeah.
was not a problem. However, I mean, we already spent a lot of time preparing gluten-free meals for him for like 2 years. We were, preparing all different herbs and the food and everything and creams. We were also making our own creams. It took so much money. It took so much time. But the worst thing was that the result was not what we expected it to be. So we were still searching. And then my friend invited me to a health conference. He said, listen, there's a conference 3 hours away from your city, and there's a specialist on that conference who's a famous biologist, a famous person. He knows so much about herbs, nutrition, fruits, vegetables, natural medicine. I believe, this is what my friend said when he called me, I believe that you will find a solution for your child over there. So, I was open. I was looking for solutions. So I packed my wife. I packed myself. We left our kids with my mom and dad, and we went to that conference. And for 3 hours during that conference, I was like flabbergasted. I was like blown away by the knowledge that this person had, this biologist. And I was just like, at one point I was just blown away, but at the other point I really was feeling that this was the solution that I was looking for, So after that conference, on that conference, I learned that there is a strategy to actually have a perfect health. And that strategy has 5 elements. 5 elements, everybody. You can write it down. You can take a screenshot right now. This is something that really just transformed my mind. Until that point, I was thinking that only nutrition and fitness is enough to stay healthy. However, looking at my son, eating only healthy things and so on, I knew that nutrition only is not enough. I was also doing a lot of physical activity, but I was always ill. I always had flu, headaches and so on. So I also knew that physical activity only is not enough. And then I found out that working with your mind is very important. Detoxification is so important, getting rid of all those toxins that are inside your body, and also proper supplementation, which means bringing to your body the necessary nutrients that your body needs to repair itself. And one thing that I heard at that conference at the very end is that doctor said, who's the best doctor? He said, who's your best doctor? And I said, you are. And he said, no, your body is. Your body is your best doctor. Your body knows what it needs, when it needs, how much it needs, and where it should go. And it's the best doctor. So take care of your doctor. Give your doctor everything you can, all the best things you can, and it will be healthy. And then I showed him the pictures of my son. He looked at those pictures and he said, listen, if you're going to do all the things right that I'm going to tell you, in 3 months, your child's going to be healthy. And I was like, I tried to believe it. I wanted to believe in it. But it was almost 3 years now that he had this disease. And so, I was just a little bit,
you've tried a lot of things, isn't it?
Yeah. And I thought that, well, we'll see. Right. So I said, well, we'll see. And then what happened? So this is the oldest scientific council. The Dr. Piotr Kardash, the biologist, amazing person, and he was the head of that conference. But throughout the years, I also met other professors and amazing people who are professionals in natural medicine. And I learned so much from them. And if you are here, if anybody's here watching us, we have access to these conferences online. We have the recordings, so you can ask, Alicia, you can ask me, you can ask the person that invited you here to share with you some of these amazing conferences. They brought so many ideas into my life in terms of keeping my family healthy. And it's amazing. And that knowledge actually helped because after my son, we went pregnant again, and we had our daughter. Our daughter is 4 years old, and she has never seen a doctor in her life, only at the birth. 4 years old, never seen a doctor. This is what you can do with that knowledge. It's not Dr. Google knowledge. It's not, a knowledge from a friend of a friend. It's a knowledge that's worth so much because it just works, right?
And when you're just talking about, it's quite interesting because it's actually yesterday evening when I was listening to one of the health presentations. And they talked about research, and in terms of research, what they came with, that actually people who see the doctor less, not because obviously they don't maybe necessarily need to see the doctor, but actually those people have a longer life expectancy. And if you look from a traditional Chinese medicine, and that's why I love anything to do with traditional Chinese medicine, because traditional Chinese medicine looks at prevention. It doesn't look at when there is a fire already. And unfortunately, with our modern medicine and GP, we go to the GP when we already have a problem, rather than looking at what can we do to prevent it or what can we do to slow it down.
Of
Because
course,
even if you have a condition,
that was me. That's like everybody, because they don't teach that at school. But imagine if you learn that. That's what amazes me, is the kind of knowledge that I'm passing on to my children. I mean, my children, they know how to stay healthy. This is the most important knowledge you can have. This is the foundation of life. You can have the best job. You can have the biggest business. You can have the best cars, the best house, the best marriage. But if you lack health, if you lack knowledge in health, how to take care of your health, then none of these things matter.
No.
I saw rich people who had so much money, but they had a disease, or their health collapsed and they lost everything. If you don't take care of your health and if you don't learn how to do it properly, then nothing in life matters.
But
really,
it's also when I think about it, when I was doing things and climbing my career ladder, I was prioritizing management jobs, doing things, and lost track of time. Time is really, really important. That's one thing you can't buy: the time and your health. This is two things you can't buy. Once it's gone, it takes years to repair it. I still repair the damage I did to myself by being irresponsible and thinking that this is more important. So it's what we prioritize. And I agree with you, Derek, where you talk about, and I love your chats. I do go to your Derek Motywuje PL. I really love it because it is about turning around and start thinking about what's important and what's important for me. So how you motivate yourself. But what I like around Duo Life and about Duo Life, and that's why I've decided to join. So I'm a member of Duo Life, and I decided to join for two reasons. I have access to any conferences I want, and World Living Foundation. And if Corona allows me to fly out of England, I'm hoping I will be able to see Dr. Kardash on the 18th
in person.
Yes, on 18th of April this year. Slight chances, with the corona in UK and how things are. But I have my ticket, so I'm looking forward to be able to do that. So it's two things. You're not just buying supplements and you read a I don't know, information as you would normally go in here in UK to Boots or any other health store, Home and Barrett and so on. You also have an opportunity to learn for yourself, to look for yourself, and be able to grow. Everything's provided within the platform, and you can also be part of community. And I'm learning a lot from other people within community, because we
Yeah,
always
that's
learn. I don't
important.
know everything, and I will be putting my hand up. Very much so, I don't know everything, but I'm learning. And every day when you're with somebody, and even when I'm with you today, I'm also learning all the time. So that's what that platform allows. What also is important for me, it is the scientific counsel. It's not something that's being plucked out of the hat. I know those are scientists that taken years and years of the practice to look at everything and how things work. And the Dual Life Day and Night has been awarded lots of medals, and I understand it's been built on a 3 times Nobel Prize information that's led
Yes.
to that product being.
That's a lot to it. That's a lot to it. So it's
Yeah.
true that not only it's about having like access to good products these days in terms of taking care of your health, but the most important thing is who's responsible for creating these products, and do you have access to the knowledge, right? Because knowledge is everything. And if you have access to right knowledge how to take care of your health, then you're safe. If you got knowledge and products, access to good knowledge and good products, then you are safe. I tell you, you are good to
And
go.
it's also,
And this
I
is what,
think,
and
it's not
and this
just that, because I would say the other aspect, which is brilliant, not only have the excellent product, you have the knowledge, but you also have the knowledge how, because as you said yourself, Google gives you the knowledge. What
yeah,
do
of
you do
course.
with it?
Yeah, I'm
But
talking
it's
about
the
the
question
practical
how.
knowledge. Yeah,
And what
yeah.
I love about Dual Life products, when you've got, for example, mobility set for mobility, let's say you have arthritis, or maybe you have rheumatism, any kind of condition like that. Let's say you've chosen to take a mobility set to support your body because you already know you have certain health condition. What you do have with Dual Life, not only they give you a product, you also can download a card of what foods I should be eating, maybe what foods I should be looking at my naughty list, and so on. So it allows you to have everything, and you can just download it and read it. As a member, you are able to do that, and you're able to straight away apply. You have your diet plan there, because I just looked at the other day, I looked at the sets, and it obviously allows you to be able to follow that as well. So it's not just that. So it's the question, it's how. And also as part of community, I all the time talk to other ladies. Some of them may be listening here and are here online at the moment, but I all the time chat about different things. And I said, oh, actually, I didn't know that. Or being part of conferences with doctors, which directly talk, for example, about immunity. We had a recently talk around immunity, I know that there will be, and I'm super excited seeing probiotics coming our way, because that's something that's really our gut is our health, isn't it? It's our internal doctor. It's the second brain within the body. So it's important to look after the gut, and I know that's coming. So I'm really excited to see that. So my question really,
Getting back to my story. Well, so I went to that conference, met Dr. Kardash, met so many great people, had the access to the knowledge, and had the access to those natural products that actually not only help to support the daily nutrients, but also help to support the things that are missing the most So, for example, people with diseases like allergy or diseases with something with their bones or with their like arthritis or other types of civilizational diseases, they also have the necessary ingredients like herbs to actually boost the organism to produce more of the good stuff to fix it. And actually we started to use, this is what you were talking about, the Nobel Prizes. Also, there are a lot of quality confirmed awards for these products. I mean, these products have been awarded dozens and dozens of certificates and awards. And the standard for these products is amazing, like no preservatives, no GMO, glass packaging, packed in low temperatures, complete ingredients. I mean, certificate of open labels. So you like read the label and you know what's inside. You don't have to, Google things, think about it. Like, what does it mean? What's inside there? Are there any preservatives? No. So the label is really clean and very short. And, we can talk out for hours about the standard of Duolife. However, what's the most important thing is how it works. And this is how it works. After 3 months, I didn't believe in that. I wanted to believe in it, but I was skeptical. But after 3 months of using Duolife, this is what my son looked like. And he's been like that since then. He's 10 years old. He's going to turn 10 in March. And he was 3 back then. So 7 years. And like he's been eating everything. We stopped all the diets we had, like gluten-free diets and so on. We stopped that. And it just took 3 months for him to basically regain health. And this is the power when you combine the right knowledge, practical knowledge, advanced knowledge, knowledge that's not coming from, people you don't know or people who are not experts, but knowledge that comes from expert scientists. And also when you can when you combine it with the best quality products, like not only we say it's natural, no, all the certificates, all the awards, all the production process, it just says it's the best. And
but they also
when you combine that
independently vetted, isn't it? They vetted by the Hamilton Institute.
Yes,
they
of course. So if you
FDA
combine
registered.
these two things, then you can have amazing results. And this is not only my son, because we have a group on Facebook. It's called Duolife Great Help. It's a Polish group, but there are many English groups like the Mineral Spa, Duo Family Historia, and so on. So there are a lot of groups that cover other people who tried these products, who used that knowledge and regained their health. And there are people with joint or back pain, skin care problems, hair problems, skin allergies, different type of allergies, weight management, and much, much more. So if somebody is watching us and if you are in need, if you are, you have an illness and you are looking for a solution, then go to a person that invited you here and they can give you access to knowledge and products that can help out with your particular problem. And there's a solution for everything, because the best doctor is your body. And if you give your body all the necessary things, then it will basically regain health by itself.
And that's also holistically, isn't it? Because it's not, as I said, just about products. When you attend those seminars, when you actually, because you don't have to attend, you can replay some of you will be watching probably as on replay. We have busy lives. I love obviously having headphones so you can do different things and listen at the same time, and often I do that. So the point of it's also all those talks and having the community where you can actually talk about also well-being from outside in and the mental health. But when you look at that, our body is so amazing. And when, for example, your body needs, let's say your body needs more vitamin D, or needs more calcium and hasn't got enough calcium, it will take the stores of calcium out of your bones. short period is okay. However, when you leave that and you're not eating the right amount of foods and you're not giving what your body needs every day, that will slowly start chipping in into your health. Again, with collagen, we all ladies looking at collagen and have all the different products. We know by research that, and that's what I love about the product. They looked already at that research and said, well, what can be the solution? Because as ladies, and most of us anyway, not just ladies, we all know that the older we get, the less collagen we produce. By the age of 25, we lost 1/3 of our collagen, and we either have to have lots of lovely broths every day, which I don't, or we have to start looking at supplementation.
Yeah, of course.
And what I love about Duolife, it's not only about supplementation from inside, but they brought a new line of products, really amazing ones.
Yeah, that's what I want to
and that's
talk
from
about
outside.
now. But
So
also, what you
out.
brought is very important. That some of us, and I was like that, are thinking, well, I feel healthy, so I don't need to do anything. I'm healthy. Like I was talking, I'm young and healthy. Like everything's okay. But what you said is that you just can't stop time from running, away.
Yeah, and the other thing
you
is
can't cheat on your body, and you cannot cheat nature and how you were designed. That your body, what I want to say, if something is not giving you pain, it doesn't mean that you are healthy. If you are not in pain, or you're like, look, your skin, everything is great, it doesn't mean that nothing is going on in there. And that's why when I talked about problems at the very beginning, I told you guys that the problem is also all the things that are in terms of civilization, the pollution, the stress, the lack of nutrients in what we eat, in food, and all that. If you add it up, and also the time running and your body just lacking things, then it just shows that just taking care of your health these days, especially these days, is really important. If you don't take care of your health, nobody else will. And what I wanted to tell to point out also is that Duolife is a Polish company, and because it had so much success with these products, because these products helped so many people, the true success and potential is hidden in the company being all natural. So the supplementation is natural, but it's like 100% natural. There are natural products in the market, but you just can't compare. I mean, they don't compare. And also the functional food that we have, the natural cosmetics that you mentioned, all these things, they bring about to a great opportunity. So when I got my health back, when I got my child's health back, I looked at Duolife and I thought to myself, man, I have something in my hands. I can help a lot of people. And by helping a lot of people, I can get into a market from which maybe I can make a new career for myself. Because I was hating my job back then, and my business was not doing good. And I saw Duolife, I saw the products, I saw how they work, I saw the opportunity. And the opportunity, guys, is really big. We won't be talking a lot about it, but I just want to mention that the potential of the wellness brand, it's in billions of dollars. Especially if you look at cosmetics around the world. In 2020, the value of the cosmetics sold around the world was 220 billion euros. So the brand in terms of health in the industry, the cosmetics industry, really is a big opportunity. And for example, what Duolife is doing, especially with cosmetics, because you saw what it's doing with the health products, but look at cosmetics. They introduced a cosmetic. It's called Lazizal. and it's a cosmetic for basically for women, but also for men. I'm using that too. It's a anti-aging cosmetic based purely on natural substances, and look how it works. The picture on the left hand side and the right hand side, there's 2-minute difference. 2-minute difference. The lady was creamed with one of the creams, and after 2 minutes, the right hand side shows the effect. Now that effect, it's called a beauty effect. It lasts for a couple of hours. It's just for you to put it on when you go, like, for, you know, a dinner, right? Or you go to a party, or you go to work, or so, or whatever. But look what natural ingredients can do to your skin. And this is amazing. Like, for example, when I look at this photo, and by the way, all these photos were taken by a professional cosmetologist. She's my friend. She's an expert. So I know these women. I know that these photos are real. They're not photoshopped or whatever. So
They are real.
Yeah, they're real. So you know, 2-minute difference, 2-minute difference. And look at the picture on the right side. Would you tell that this woman is 36 years old? There's no way. It's like 20 years old. This is how it works. And it's just one of the products, but the company is introducing more cosmetics. And the idea is that we can buy these products directly from the company, directly from ourselves. So we don't have to buy these products from third-party companies. We don't have to pay those third-party companies, because you realize that the production, if you're a producer and seller, you can sell at a better price than if you are a producer and you have a third-party seller, because they take commission. And in Duolife, the idea is that we buy directly from the company, so we can buy at the best prices, and also we can enter an e-commerce business. And during the epidemic of COVID-19, the most lucrative business in the world was e-commerce business. So online shopping. There's actually a boom from last year, right now, still booming in online shopping. And Duolife is introducing online shopping in health and cosmetic industry, and you can take part of it, because right now we are expanding globally. So we are looking for people, for partners, for people who don't only want to take care of their health. They can become our customers, but we are also looking for people who want to change their life, change their career, and help us expand, help us do some really good things in the world. So this is the global thinking that we are in right now. And actually, with you, Alice, we are starting like this the series of webinars for people who are interested in taking care of their health, and also for people who are interested in changing maybe a little bit their career, maybe starting their online business, just side business at the very beginning, right? Doing what you do, and on the side you can start your own business and help us expand, do some great and valuable things. So we are starting the series of webinars. I don't know, how did you guys like today webinar, what you saw today? Let us know in the comments. How did you like what you heard today? All the stories that we told you, all the things that we told you about the health, about the products, and so on. Let us know in the comments. We'll really appreciate it. And it's just the first of the series of many webinars that we're going to be doing. We're going to be talking about products, because Alicja, you are an expert in health industry. So we're going to be talking about why these products, why they're so great, why they work so good, because you saw they work so good.
I wanted to just take one step, because it's not difficult, because sometimes people look for what I do, and every person is different. So it's about what time you've got. And as I said, I already knew quite a lot about health when I've entered Dual Life. I actually been told about Dual Life a couple years earlier. I didn't do that then. I guess you need to grow and learn to be able to do that. But don't always look at what I or Darek do, because we're all different, and we obviously entered for different reasons. So it depends how much time you've got, how much time you want to give. But what the company gives you, it gives you a ready-made e-commerce website. Hello. How much does that cost to make? How much time goes into it? How much training goes into it to learn? Whereas that's all available by the minute you've signed up. Not only you can discount your own shopping because you're buying that at a cheaper price for yourself. When you recommend to your friend and they join, they can also do that for themselves. And as you said, buy it from their own shop. So it's about having that opportunity. So whether you're looking at just having a little bit of extra income, or whether you're looking to take that to the next level and to be virtually affecting the world globally, having effect on people around the world. And that's one of the reasons I really was excited when I've heard Dariusz obviously doing so much. And he's our international director of Dual Life. So in case anyone's still wondering why we're talking so much about Dual Life, Dariusz obviously is our international director of Dual Life. So I was really blessed knowing that you said yes. So I said, great, brilliant.
Of course, if we can do some good to the people, that's that's our mission. So with you, Alice, we're going to be doing like the health webinars. So next week on the 8th of March, we are planning to do a beauty from inside and outside, because next week on the 8th of March, there's the International Women's Day. And that International Women's Day, we're going to do a webinar about how to take care of your beauty from inside and from the outside. And then we're also going to do webinars about, talking about all the products, but also we're going to do webinars talking about the opportunity and how to take advantage of it. So I guess that's it. We can wrap it up because I look at the clock, 56 minutes. They just passed like that. I hope you guys enjoyed our webinar.
Anyone's having burning questions to us? Let's see. Anyone? Let's have a quick look. I'm just gonna get my
sure. Yeah.
To have a look. We always allow the people who are live. That's why when you're live,
guys. Let us know in the comments how you like the webinar. If you got any questions, just write them now. If we don't answer live, we're going to answer in comments. Also, if you feel this was valuable, you can share it with others. You can send it to your friends, English-speaking friends. Maybe some of your friends are struggling with a disease. Maybe some of your friends are having the same issue that my son had, like the skin allergy, right? Maybe some of your friends are looking for some ways to actually start a side business, or maybe, change their career. The COVID times, they really went hard on careers and jobs and businesses, and people lost their jobs, people lost their businesses. So currently, e-commerce is really the best opportunity you can have. And with such industry as natural medicine, and also with such amazing products, I mean, I feel like we are winning right now in life, that we have something that can really transform people's lives. And like you said, Alicia, not only to actually make something on the side, but to change your life and change the life of other people. This is what happened with me. Currently, like you said, I'm an international director. My chain of e-commerce is 15,000 partners all over the world. I build business in the United States, United Kingdom, Australia, all over the world, Canada, and currently expanding mainly into English-speaking markets. So you can start this business from your home. You can start by just taking care of your health, just like I did, but then step by step, you really can change your life.
It's the simplicity.
Changed my life.
I think the simplicity of that is that you can do it because the website, by click of a button, can be in a different language. Absolutely, you
I
can.
don't see any
Build that
questions. Do you see any questions? I don't see any.
No, I
Currently.
don't.
Okay, so we're gonna
I
answer
have
the
few
questions.
hellos.
We're gonna answer the questions in comments. Thank you guys for joining us. And if you have any questions, go to a person who invited you here to this webinar. If you don't have such a person, you just arrived from the internet, then you can contact any of us. If you are from the Mineral Spa, of course, contact Alicia. If you are from Duo Family, from other people, contact them. Somebody asked if we have any products for hair loss. We do. We got an amazing line for hair. Yeah, look at my hair. If you are into like products for anti-hair loss, oh, Alicia, you can show it. You can show it. We got like this keratin therapy, all natural. I mean, your hair grows like crazy.
It tastes amazing.
It tastes, of
like
course,
a smoothie.
of course. I like to drink the whole bottle at once. Anyway, we got answers for most of the current problems. So contact the person who invited you here, or contact us if you don't have such a person. Alicia, it was also a pleasure for me to be here with you, to join you, and we'll see each other soon.
So our next session will be on 8th of March. I will be obviously inviting everyone back again. On 8th of March, we are looking at beauty from outside and in, so within and outside in. So whoever was asking about obviously products for hair and how to deal with a hair loss, we will cover that. So we welcome you to be there. Obviously, if you need that help urgently, please do contact the person who invited you here. And I'm really looking forward to our next session. Thank you very much for everyone who was watching. I will be going back into comments. So if you had burning comments that we haven't seen, I was just going to go back and answer some of your comments in the Mineral Spa. Thank you, Joy family, for having me for the first time. I hope you enjoyed it. If not, well, you're having me again next week. So
you're having us again. Thank you, guys. You have a great evening. Take care.
Thank you very much. And thank you, Dariusz, for joining me from Poland.
Thank you.